Silent Night with chords. With mistakes, obviously. Alright, teaching this thing out. We started out with the single note version. Then we went to the double. This week what we're going to do is we're going to actually add a third string to that, 3-chord arpeggios. It's basically going to be wrapped around the 2 strings that you've worked with before, but this time you're going to be able to add that third string as an arpeggio. We do that so that in the arpeggios we start clearing out the sustain, so it sounds like this. Now your first one is where we're going to be hitting it just the way we did with the B and the D. Now instead of double hitting this, we're going to start with the right hand. We're going to walk it right down to the bass bridge, one above marked bridge, which is the D. This is the loop you want to work on, and when we work on loops we're able to isolate a part where we work on just that technique till we get it to muscle memory. So go ahead and stop the video and work on this for a few minutes. Next part, we're going to be splitting the bridge here. That's what we did before. Here's what we're going to be doing to advance it. That's your next phrase. Okay, put it on pause and try this. The next phrase, we're going to be from here. We're going to do an arpeggio, right? We're going to just move up 1 string and we're just doing an arpeggio from here. So what we're doing is we're arpeggiating here and we're bringing our hammer back to here. That's your next one. Next phrase, we're just going to move up to 1 string. Now this time we go straight across. And we walk this down to be able to clear our notes out. So it's, and then we're going to go back to a familiar riff. So here's the phrase. Take your time to work on this one. Next phrase. Same exact thing as you did last time. This time you don't have to work on it because you already got it. Now this next phrase is going to be, we're going to call, it's called an inverted chord. So instead of doing this, we're going to go it backward. So you're basically taking these and you're going straight over to the right. So what you end up with is the right triangle. Now here's your phrase, arpeggio that, and you're going to go up to the marked bridge, which is the C, and then I'll hit here, skip, skip. So that's your next phrase. Now I'm going to be doing an inverted chord here. Instead of going up, I'm going to go down. So you're doing two chords here. You're doing the G chord, and you're doing another G chord up here. You're doing the same thing, only you're going up an octave. G. From here, it's a skip. So I'm going to hit mark, bridge, and back down to that B. Now this part gets a little weird. If the traditional way is this. But try this. Now watch what happened. I went with the straight one, and the song is fine, but it kind of falls flat. You try to add a little bit of discord into it to add interest to the song, like this. And then what I do is I just move this right hammer up to, so I'm doing mark, bridge. Now I'm doing two notes that are right next to each other. It's going to sound terrible. But in this case, then I can hit that C again, and then I can do a full-blown chord to bring people back to where I want to bring them. So it sounds like this. There's your practice.